groovers. Here I am and there you are, just warming up with some warmth. I'll get to some requests. Hope you're in deep groove mode tonight here, December the 7th, 2022. Not much longer of this year to go. Will anyone remember it? Green tangerine, Montelimar, ginger sling with a pineapple heart, coffee dessert, yes you know it's good news, but you have to have them all pulled out after the Savoy Truffle. Cool cherry cream, nice apple tart. I feel your taste all the time we're apart. Coconut fudge really blows down those blues, but you have to have them all pulled out after the Savoy Truffle. You might not feel it now, but when the pain cuts through, you're gonna know it how. Sweat is gonna fill your head, but if it becomes too much, you shout aloud. She walks like a leopard, her feet padding down, 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 with spots on a shadow that sway as the sun goes round. He lies in the orchard and gazes into the sun. His body's burning, but not for just anyone. One more animal, one more fox will slip away. You're an animal like your father in his day. You know that what you eat you are, before you see it now turn so sour. We all know oh blah dee blah da, but can you show me where you are? Green tangerine, Montelimar, ginger sling with a pineapple heart, coffee dessert, yes you know it's good news, but you have to have them all pulled out after the Savoy Truffle. Yes, you'll have to have them all pulled out after the Savoy Truffle. That was not dedicated to anybody, but I fancied singing both those songs, so I tried to sing them more or less at once. A couple of dedications coming up now for Harold Lapidus, whose birthday
I think he's hinted is on December the 8th, an ambivalent day for sure, but nothing ambivalent about Harold. He's been coming to see me since long before I ever was, actually, and if I need to know anything that I can't find out from Marcus Slade, I reach for the Harold phone and find out, or try and find out what it is. There's a few requests Harold has made, and I'm going to play 3/4 assed versions of them because, and I'm sure you can well believe this if you know me at all, I can't actually find the recordings of them, so this is from memory. Just imagine I'm, you know, Bob Dylan as a seance trying to figure out what the 7th verse of Desolation Row was. Oh no, that's a filth. That's a filth. Who's he? Okay, here we go. This, and I'm doing them both in D. I remember I definitely wrote this in 1981, but now I may have written it in 1983. Who knows? Some people say that black is right. Some people say, no, you gotta be white. But I know blue can last all night, and it ain't nothing. Some people reach for a piece of cheese, and some people stretch right down to their knees, and some are just like a disease, but it ain't nothing. Some people say they're here to stay, and some people say that they're going away. I don't really care much either way, and that ain't nothing. Nothing, not a flash or a ripple left to prove that you were here. But then you moved. I don't care if the stars are grey or if the skies should fade away, 'cause they'll fade back again one day, and it ain't nothing. Some people say that the doorbell rang, and some people say that a killer should hang, and others reach for a meringue, but it ain't nothing. Some people say that their name is Jess, and other people say that they couldn't care less, and some people are too gone to guess, but that's still nothing. Some people reach for the other side, and some people say, well, I'm dying of pride, or you might be dying inside, but it's still nothing. Well, nothing left for a flash or a ripple left to prove that you were here. And then you moved. Say the black is right, other people say no, you gotta be white, but I know it can last all night, and it ain't nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Oh yeah. And here's Harold's second request, or as much of it as I can reconstruct. Spangle Rock, I love my Spangle Rock, I love my Jangle Rock, it's so my jam. Spangle Rock, I love my Spangle Rock, I cling and clang along, that's what I am. But I'm not counting sheep, I'm counting up the records that I love. Most of them have got a high degree of electricity, and that's a sound I never hear enough. Spangle Rock, I love my Spangle Rock, I love my Jangle Rock, it's so
Buddy Holly started it, and if he'd lived he might have played with Jim McGuinn while McGuinn was still Jim. With more strings than spaghetti, which will lead you to Tom Petty, and the Spangle Rock was so a part of him. Spangle Rock, I love my Spangle Rock, I love my Jangle Rock, it's so my jam. Spangle Rock, I cling and clang a lot, I shang a lang a lot, that's what I am. Oh, oh, oh. Well now, every day the face of death rides by my house, I catch my breath and I say, how's it going, face? And he just says it's going fine. All I've got is Spangle Rock, and I too cling and clang a lot, and you and I are much on the same line. I said, way to go, face. Spangle Rock, I love my Spangle Rock, I love my Jangle Rock, it's so my jam. It's so my jam. It's so my jam. Bing. Happy birthday, Harold. I believe it's imminent. Hope it goes well. Now somebody else requested this one. I think it was. Well, let's see. Hang on. There's some things are just flashing up from the engine room where Ms. Emma Swift is sort of dealing with the switchboard, dealing with the incomings, and all sorts of stuff.
Dealing with reality. As
Reality.
I so
Dealing
often do.
with reality. It so often happens. Emma's new double album.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what reality have we got this evening,
In
Em?
the chat, I have requests for The Lizard for John,
Yeah.
birthday request. Devil's Coachman for Dave.
Let me do Devil's Coachman for Dave, and then
D's Nuts wants to hear Adventure Rocket Ship.
That's an A. Yeah.
Seth wants Certainly Clicquot. Marky Moon wants New York. Marky Moon.
Oh, Marky Moon wants
New York Doll.
New York Doll. Oh yeah.
And it's Marky Moon's birthday, and Kristen wants Vibrating.
Whose birthday is it closest right now? Marky
I'm not
Moon.
sure. I'm just sending these loving requests your way. And Dr. Paisley would like us to be wearing disco trousers.
Well, Dr. Paisley, it's a good call, but you don't really see much of our legs on this programme. When we have a live simulcast from below the waist, aka below the waist from Tubby's house, then that will be the time that that leg wear would come into play. I'm going to play this one for Dave because it's in E, and I fancy getting back to E. Here we go. I know it can be too loud. It's going to blow out the Studio C speakers. Here we go. Yesterday it seemed so cool and everything was fabulous. Built a brick and made for an eternity. Give an inch and take an inch, and what you got is where you were. The universe is based on silent entropy. It falls apart as it goes on. Yesterday I saw the devil in the nude. It was embarrassing, I turned away. He was leering in the mirror when I looked again. Everything you say you won't is what you will eventually. Honesty is money in the cemetery. If he treat you horribly, he's probably a Scorpio. He's a long kebab through your ovaries. The same goes out, the same goes in. Yesterday I saw the devil in the mood. He wasn't angry, but he stood around, biting off the legs of all his furry chums. I remember everything as if it happened years ago. Probably it did, so I remember it. You adjust your feelings and that gives you vertigo, falling off a high place and into it, just as I fell into you. Yesterday I saw the devil in my food. I wasn't hungry, but I played with it. Blood red horns gouged through my scrambles. Yesterday I saw the devil in our bed. I could have strangled him, I'm English though. So I made him coffee and I made him toast. Happy birthday, Dave. I mean, assuming it was your birthday. No, we got another one. For whom was the lizard again?
The lizard's for John.
John,
Tamsin.
of course, John and Tamsin. John, sorry, I'm not good with time. Here we are, but it's doing an amazing job with me, isn't it? How's time treating you? It's December the 7th. Would you like a rebate? Want to go back to December the 3rd? Or happy to fast forward to like 3 days off the solstice? Whoa, Keith Richards' birthday. Just imagine if Keith had been a druid. Ugh. Here we are. Lizard's shoes, and afterwards you get confused. You wear the lizard's coat, and afterwards you fail to float. You take the lizard's part, but look who's lying in bath. You wear the lizard's skin. No man can be a god and win at all. You wear the lizard's mask, but look who's lying in the cask. And when the clocks have stopped, you'll find out what the lizard dropped. You know the lizard's won, but you can't work out how it's done. The lizard is your friend and will be till the very end of time. You lie beneath the stars, the lizard knows how high they are. The stars are out of reach, the lizard lingers on a beach. The stars are out of date, the lizard had them on a plate. You vomit in the shed, the lizard got there first.
John, that was for you. That was The Lizard. Okay, I guess I can now go back to something else. Oh, what have I got here? I have got this requested by Robert. It's in G, different feeling. But it is the full moon, and this is one of my full moon songs. Not one of the psychotic ones. My version of mellow, which of course we all know is deceptive because I'm not.
The water wheel goes round and round. Stick with me, baby, you'll be glad that I'm the one you found. I've got that full moon in my soul. I want to see you now. Put down the telephone, it's me that's calling anyhow. I've got that full moon in my soul. Your skin is smooth, your eyes are closed, you're breathing deeply. What you're thinking about, no one knows. I've got that full moon in my soul. I love you madly. The past is over and the present will be sadly. I've got that full moon in my soul. From the darkness inside you comes the light that will guide you. I'm out of here, I'm taking off. You can have my cigarettes, and mister, you can have my cough. I've got that full moon in my soul. From the darkness inside us comes the light that will guide us everywhere. Osiris, Transformers, take us where them sunny southern winds are gonna warm us.
that full moon in my soul. Oh yes, I've got that full moon in my soul. That was requested by Robert. And I just want to see at what point Miss Emma Swift is likely to join me for a spot of felines and vocals. Well, I miss you, really. I've been here for hours, you know.
Oh.
I've been here for weeks in this icy shack.
Oh, yeah.
But I can't help you with yonder
Well,
chair.
you know why the shack is icy?
Well, that's because it's bloody freezing outside.
No.
Oh, look, hang on. Here we have a famous version of
Hi,
Tubby
Groovers. It's
and Miss
me.
Emma Swift.
And my
Hey,
boy,
darling.
Tubbins.
Oh, little Tubbins. He has. Tubby's actually currently sleeping in my guitar case, which is rich in fur, but he does tend to stay in one place if he's in
Well,
a
he
guitar
likes
case.
to line your fur-lined guitar case with grey fur.
He does, so that should I happen to be away, I still have mementos of him.
He's got strong interior design instincts, unlike us. Marcus noted earlier that he got a good view of the Dyson, which
Did
neither
he?
of us know really how to use. But,
With the Dyson in shot, or was that a guitar? I
it
can't
was
tell.
in shot briefly, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we just leave these out for you, Marcus, so you can identify them, figure out which
If anybody
country we're
actually
in, and
knows-
possibly see if you can see the serial number.
If anybody knows how to work a Dyson,
Oh, I figured
by
it
all
out.
means.
You know
Did
what
you
happens?
figure it out?
Well, what happens is it's incredibly sensitive, not unlike you and me, in fact.
I don't-
And so, as soon as a wee drop of, you should pick up on this at home, folks. As soon as just the weeest drop of cardboard gets sucked in there,
Okay.
the thing starts kind of panting, and you have to take everything out because it's constricting the flow of good, honest fur to the central.
I don't
round thing.
often want to go back to the 1950s, but I could stand to have a nice 1950s
Me too.
sturdy, reliable vacuum cleaner.
Well, it's my 70th birthday next year. You could treat me to a Bissell.
Oh, could I?
Yeah,
Is
Beck's
that what
Bissell
you'd
Wonder
like?
thing. Yeah, they just plugged in, and then the plug blew or something. You just pushed it
Oh,
up. There was
okay.
none of this, sensitive blowing up thing.
Yeah.
They were pretty good. My grandmother had one.
Did
She lived to be, over 80.
Did she have strong feelings about the vacuum cleaner?
And she'd have had strong feelings if it wasn't there, that's for sure. I mean, those things were built to last.
Yeah.
Stalin's vacuum cleaner is still there.
Is it?
Remember when we saw Ho Chi Minh in Ho Chi Minh City in that glass box at the
Did
Russians?
he have a vacuum cleaner?
Yeah, there's a
with him?
whacking great. He's buried with Stalin's Hoover.
Oh.
Remember those pink? Some of you were there too. They're those pink guards. They were
Yeah.
all those kind of pink boy guards who were watching over Ho Chi Minh's embalmed corpse.
Yeah.
and
He'd been slugging.
He'd been slugging, but somebody was polishing that glass so it didn't even reflect. Mm-hmm. That's why he goes off to Russia for 3 months a year.
Okay.
And but anyway, and they had those pink guards. But there was a whacking great. It wasn't a Dyson. It was an old Hoover.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, just saying.
Good to know.
It is. It's it's your birthday next week.
It's almost my birthday, yeah.
I know, it's December the 15th. Fortunately, I don't think the Hoover Fairy has got you an appliance.
Oh, wow. I'm so thrilled you haven't bought me an appliance for my birthday. I can't
You
think
don't
of...
strike me as an appliance girl. I didn't think, oh, blimey, here comes an appliance
Oh,
chick
yeah.
when we met. You seem very much not someone who's going to be involved in that stuff.
Would you like to thank the following
I would
groovers for their
love to.
contributions to the
Pretty-
Fancy Feast Fund?
I thought, I missed it. God, there's thousands of them.
And do you want me to
Okay.
say it again?
Yes, I love it, yeah.
Okay, can you get that out of my face?
Sorry, yeah.
Just lower it slightly, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we'd like to thank the following folks for their contributions to the
Fancy
Fancy
Feast
Feast Fund.
Fund.
Yay,
Yeah.
okay. Michelle,
Robert,
Patrick,
Craig,
Oren.
Keith.
No, that's Kevin.
Kevin! I mean, we'd like to thank Keith as well, but we'll thank
We'd like
Kevin.
to thank Keith too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, Kevin, Marty and Trudy,
Bob and Julie,
David,
John and Tamsin,
Michael,
Stacey,
Brian.
Sasha.
That's correct, yes. Do you want to say it with confidence?
Oh, Sasha,
Great. Cheryl,
KDJ,
Christian.
and P. Taylor.
Thanks, folks.
I'd quite like to say Sasha like Hugh Grant, but I don't know how he'd say it.
How Sasha...
He'd probably kind of say it tentatively, wouldn't he? Sasha. He does that kind of, I'm just a handkerchief.
Yeah.
kind of, oh yeah, just me. Oh, Sasha.
No, you don't. You don't do a very good Hugh Grant.
Well, I don't because I'm really not like
Unfortunately.
him. Or no, I can't even drive either.
Oh well.
Next
lifetime.
Next
you
lifetime.
Come back as Hugh Grant.
I can't all the way down Sunset Boulevard.
I'll come back as Colin Firth, and we can be love rivals.
Does that mean one of us gets? Oh God, who's that girl who tried to pretend?
Bridget
to be
Jones.
Yeah, who was that one played her? She didn't
Renee
like it.
Zellweger.
Yeah, and she was annoyed because she thought she was fat.
No, she wasn't.
No, she wasn't, but she thought that
She's
her
been in
character was
3
fat.
different. Oh gosh, I can't be bothered having this conversation with you ever.
Can you not?
Let alone on
In
air.
public? Oh, okay. Renee
wish you-
Zellweger.
Yeah.
You wish I'd read my Renee Zellweger manual more carefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was leafing through Hugh Grant.
Yeah, you were leafing. I'd love to leaf through Hugh
Yes, I
Grant.
bet you-
Ooh,
Yeah, well, quite. Well, you know, my little niece did sold him an ice cream or something.
yeah.
That's the family claim to fame. Do you want to sing something? I know I've lured you out here. There's hundreds
I've
of
had
Robyn
quite
Hitchcock
enough of
songs.
you already.
Have
but-
you? Oh, Ems.
I've
Where's
peaked.
Tubbs? Oh, Tubbs has gone back to the guitar case.
Yeah, everybody's had enough of you. Tubby's in his guitar case. Ringo's nestling in a bag, and Daphne's gone up to bed.
She put herself to bed already?
Yeah.
God, it's only 2:30. Okay.
We're a chaste and sober bunch.
We are. But look, somebody called Christine has requested Socrates,
Okay, sure.
upon which you sing on my fab new record. So would you do me the honour of joining me for this one?
I will do it for
Thank you,
Christine.
darling. Yeah, thank you. If not for me, then for Christine.
Yeah.
I'm not going to use an accent or anything. Hang on. Socrates went to the market. They said to come on in. Socrates went to the market. Look what they did to him. He had a little cup of wisdom and a little cup of wine. He had a little cup of hemlock and he counted up to 9. Socrates in thin air.
It's too loud, man.
In thin air. Oh, darling. I turned the amp down.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, I can see on the little thing.
Oh, okay. Sorry, folks. We're just we've only been doing this for 2.5 years, and some of us have a dimmer grasp than others of the sound levels. You know.
Only one of us can see far enough to see the screen.
Oh, if I wear my glasses, I look like
And
Nick
guess-
Lowe, and they're going to think he's doing it instead.
Right.
Then I'm going to have to do.
Socrates in the style of Nick Lowe.
Yeah, I know, and all that like he plays a D like that. Okay, sorry. Socrates went to the water. He tried to wash his hands. Yeah, Socrates went to the water. It rippled through his hands. They got him in a corner, in a place he couldn't swim. They cornered him with poison. There were more of them than him. Socrates in thin air. In thin air. Oh, darling. Socrates went to the future. He left them all behind. Yeah, Socrates, he didn't need those mediocre minds. He was a little ship of wisdom on a lake of instant fools. Ask any executioner,
You say I don't make the rules. Socrates in thin air. In thin air.
No.
In thin air.
Oh, one more than it's that. Yeah, sorry, I always forget this.
Socrates in thin air. Oh, darling.
Well, a thoroughly professional version there of Socrates
Gosh, you'd
in thin
never
air.
actually think that we'd played that 100 times before. Sorry, folks.
But that's the whole point.
I have
Repetition
to-
doesn't make us boringly slick.
I have to admit, guys, I'm a little distracted tonight. It's hard for me to produce the show because I currently don't have a phone, so I can't really see any
No.
text messages if anything's going wrong because my phone got stolen today while I was having supper with a friend of mine, and so I haven't had a chance to replace it yet. So I can't really.
You're not fully yourself.
Well,
are you,
no, it's
really?
not that.
No.
It's just that I can't
Yeah.
see anything, and
Right.
I don't have my laptop here. So I'm going to go back to the other side, guys.
Okay, that means you get extra me, I'm afraid. Really.
We get extra you.
Hopefully I can lure you out for another song at some point.
Well, it's just this way I can actually do.
I know,
I can't
yeah,
produce
no,
and sing
no.
without that essential device.
Okay, more R. Hitchcock. Well,
More
shovel
R.
me the
Hitchcock.
requests and I'll just play this
Oh, I'd
stuff.
love to.
Like who requested? Someone requested AR ship. It was, oh my god, the camera has. I'm sorry. What's happened now is the bookcase isn't actually sinking. It's just that we've moved the angle. Here we are. Oh,
No, we haven't.
okay. But I'm even, absolutely even. You couldn't possibly. If nothing would fall off me, nothing would roll. You know. Okay, I just need to know one line with them doing this one for. Here we are. I'm doing it. Here we go. I counted it in Norwegian, and this is, well, I'll tell you who it's for at the end, but someone requested it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Adventure rocket ship, sign ahead parade, a message from the future. You crash upon a star. Attention rocket ship, a message from the grave. You rock me like a pharaoh. I hear you in my voice. You crash upon a star. Attention rocket ship, Tallulah having sprung. I wait for you to come. Adventure rocket ship, the lover and the slave, the skeletons of spacemen, unzipper
adventure rocket ship. God, what a scintillating version that was. Okay, I am going to just play this little bit. There's a really interesting thing you can't see, which is Ringo and Tubby were both in the same guitar case, giving you an idea of sort of where the situation is at the moment. And here is the Earl of Tuppence, but soft. Sweet Earl, pray, prithee, tell me the news. Upon what and who waits upon the king's liaisons? King's legions? Okay.
As it's the festive season.
It's the festive season.
You get both of them together.
Get both of them at once.
Oh my goodness.
Mr. Tubbets. Very briefly. God, he's not massively involved in it. You are though, aren't you? You're a good boy. You smell of ice cream. He's been using that new ice cream deodorant I bought.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, I was trying to stop our ice cream smelling, so I bought some. I wouldn't normally do anything, but I bought some ice cream deodorant. I didn't tell you.
Might have to sing another song.
Oh God, okay. I'm going to have to unpick some gunk from her. Oh, it's Ringo. They both shed. Okay, folks, in case we're going to have to get some, along with the leggings camera, we're going to have to get some other sort of close-up things when we get a grant from from NASA, the space exploration people. When the Mars program eventually takes off, as it were, there'll be a lot of involvement and interest in closed circuit television, and there'll be a lot more domestic monitoring. You know, just like, has your baby combusted in the cot upstairs, or has your kindly old father liquefied, you know, while you're enjoying a little glass of Chablis downstairs. All this domestic CCTV will be even bigger than it already is, and at that point we'll get a domestic CCTV set up here in the Tiny Ghost Studio C, wherever we happen to be when this happens. Right, okay, someone's requested this one. It was requested. Oh, it was requested by Sandy. Sandy, you've requested this one. I'm going to just put this guitar here, and then I will be able to hold this guitar. No, I'm not going to put that guitar there. That's a really bad move, because that plant is not able to look after that guitar. Hold it, hang on a second. Sorry, it needs to go on the other one. No, it's a Wangbo style. Wangbo, the Soft Boys' first guitarist, who we replaced somewhat rashly with Kimberly Rue. Wangbo used to say, you know, these funny things with his mouth sometimes. He was a really nice man. He was a Leo. Here we are. Because Wangbo wasn't his real name. But their names, I mean, how real is a name, really? Anyway, Sandy, this is your real name, or the real name you give us. This one's for you. Last night I dreamed an angel kissed me, Solpadeine. Last night I dreamed an angel kissed me, Solpadeine. Solpadeine. And God had a feeling, turned into a girl and then a woman, and then her bones, Solpadeine. And today I walk beside you, Solpadeine. Yeah, today I walk beside you, Solpadeine. Solpadeine. And I had this feeling that burned into my heart, and then my other how can I walk without you, Solpadeine? Yeah, how can I walk without you, Solpadeine? My Solpadeine. I'll die in a bedroom with the windows open wide, and all my family set for you, Solpadeine. So take me to the airport, put me on a plane. I've got no expectation to pass this way again. Once I was a rich man, now I am so poor, but never in my sweet short life have I felt like this before. Our love was like a diamond that flashes on a stone. Our love was like our music, it's here and then it's gone. So take me to the airport and put me on a plane. I've got no expectation to pass this way again. There you are, a little piece of slide guitar, which some people like more than others, but there it is, on ye old Gibson folk singer. Now, completely exposed stomach shot while I lean over towards the Earl of Tubbins and in slow motion pick up the La Reve guitar again one more time. Oh yeah, thank you, darling. So we are approaching the news reading hour. We've got 10 minutes to go until the Pesmeister bursts out of his cardboard box where he is resting up before the show. Would you like to send in some requests of years?
It's Uncle Gabadoo's birthday and Uncle Gabadoo would like to hear Glass, and maybe you could play us Glass and the groovers can let us know what years.
Yeah, I'm going to play a 9-minute version of Glass with a special raga in 7/8 in the middle. Happy birthday, Uncle Gabadoo. You must be a Sajo too. Here we are. I did play this last week. I don't know whether y'all like this or not. I often get requests. I don't usually play the same song 2 weeks running, although you'll notice I've got a basically limited chorale of songs I can play, but if you don't mind hearing it 2 weeks running, here it is. This is this week's version of Glass. ever be. Nothing there to be afraid of. We're both transparent, can't you see? Glasses rising all around us, it climbs and chimes in to the air. When somebody thinks they've found us, turn sideways on and disappear. Glass protects you, but glass can shatter. Hear the sirens, hear the screams. In the end, though, nothing matters, 'cause no one else can see your dreams. Happy birthday, Uncle Gabadoo. All right, what have we got here? We have got just about 4 minutes until we Pesmeister bursts on. I'm going to do this little short one here. He's coming into land. Whoop! I know, I don't know either. It's going to be a total surprise, but you can do it. You can. You're the master of extemporized news reading. You probably the best lobster in the world, furry or straight. That yes, exactly. That can just pick up the news as it's flung at you, as if you were. It's like sort of media ping pong. I know, yeah, and it's you, Perry. You can do it. Good boy. I'm going to sing this one here that's been requested by Leanne, and so we've got some good requests from Leanne, and by somebody else. Well, hey, that's good. Okay. It's a Raymond Chandler evening at the end of someone's day, and I'm standing in my pocket and I'm slowly turning grey. I remember what I told you, but I can't remember why. And the yellow leaves are falling in a spiral from the sky. There's a body on the railings that I can't identify, and I'd like to reassure you, but I'm not that kind of guy.
There's a bird outside the window. There's a word inside the book. And there's blood all over everything. And I don't know where to look. 'Cause it's a Raymond Chandler evening. And the pavements are all wet. And I'm looking in the shadows. 'Cause it hasn't happened yet. There. A man contemplates busting himself for murder. Okay. Apropos of which, well, not really, is the Earl of Tuppence.
It's Tubby.
Yeah, here he is. Good
Here he
boy.
is. He's back again.
He is. Yes, so Perry's going to read the news.
Perry's going to read the news. So Tubby and I are here to let you know that lots of groovers requested 1977 tonight.
Did they?
Yeah, I don't know if it's because they want to see you in flares or Perry in
Oh,
flares.
they want to see the old waist dinogram. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
Or they-
catching on, isn't
Or
it?
they want you to play one of your disco hits.
Oh, yes, I know what you mean. Miss you. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Faraway eyes.
Oh, I love Faraway
So
Eyes.
do I.
Yeah.
Half of it's we could work that out almost
Maybe
for
we'll
Christmas.
work that out for Keith's birthday.
Yeah. Oh God, we could. It's only.
So would you do 1977 for a scuff?
Perry, would you do Will you do us the honour of the news from 1977? Yeah, I know you preferred the Damned to the Sex Pistols, but Joe Jackson hadn't been invented in 1977. It's all right. Okay, here we go.
It's 11 o'clock here in London town, and it's the news for 1977, read by me, Perry the Lobster, and about time. Well, 1977 was a fantastic year for numbers with 70. But, on the other hand, the year that punk originally broke still had a shameful flaw in the middle of it. Namely, the total omission of the lobster contribution to the punk and new money revolution. That's right, you heard it here first of all, people. Yeah, everybody to be sure lionised the scuzzy British funk rock of the Damned. The Damned, Shem 69, the Sex Pistols, the Lightning Buzzards, and many more. But one of the Lightning Lobsters, would I mention? No, not in the slightest bit. Nor was the offshoot of the Damned, pioneered very briefly by Captain Sensible, known as the Swinging Lobster Underground. It was written out of history. Even Steve Jones and the Pistols, when he was found in bed with a lobster in a garret in Soho, Malcolm McLaren, his manager, paid the press off to take it out of it, despite the Pistols' known penchant for scandal. Yes, and Sid Vicious himself shared a jail on Rikers Island with two very large hetero lobsters that too mysteriously disappeared from the news headlines. And what a blondie you was. Well, I just look no further than their classic Parallel Lines album.
That came out in 1978. Well, okay, it was recorded in 77. I don't know, I wasn't there. I didn't have a visa. Nobody asked me. Oh, all right, okay, fine.
As I was saying before I was so rudely stopped talking, yeah, Blondie, there was not a single mention. It was not called Parallel Lobsters, nor was there Heart of Pizzas, or Sunday Crustacean, or nothing of the like. It was all totally blanked out as usual. Yeah, the media conspired heavily against us. What did we do? What we always do. We retreated to Norway and came up with a very special submarine crustacean death metal band which stormed across Scandinavia in the mid-80s, and everyone sat up and took notice. Even in neighbouring Russia, Alexandra Kosygin and his successor, the notorious 5-cylinder mechanical overseller, were constantly listening to lobster 45s and 33s on their dackers. Yeah, we've played an enormous part in reducing the Iron Curtain to a series of mispronounced shekels.
Shekels. Oh, they were mispronounced.
As I was saying before it stopped, that's what happened. Anyway, I'm so disgusted I've got to come back into my box and recuperate. Thank you for listening, everybody. Have a wonderful mid-December.
Thanks, Perry. You want to go back in your box now? Okay, here he goes. Okay. Catch no lobster. What have we got here? We have got, Samuel Transfer. That's a good one. We have got, that's dismal, yeah. Baby squid. A little slice of Dismalia here for baby squid. I'm joined by Miss Emma Swift. A greater contrast to Perry the Lobster cannot be imagined. I used to say I love you. It wasn't really true. I wanted to believe it, and now I almost do. I used to say I love you. I said it as a threat, or maybe as a promise to see what I could get. But my heart doesn't ache anymore. No, my heart doesn't break anymore. 'Cause my heart couldn't take any more. And I've lost my illusions about you now. What I really meant was, come on in my tent. But you were reluctant, although I was so hot. Now I understand that back then I did not. But my heart doesn't feel anymore. No, my heart doesn't care anymore. 'Cause my heart isn't there anymore. Lost my illusions about you now. And now if I should see you or call you on the phone, I wonder who's that person I could never call my own. Although I kind of like you, I'll never understand why I got so excited each time that we held hands. But my heart
wheel anymore. 'Cause my heart isn't real anymore. And I've lost my illusions about you now.
A version of I used to say I love you.
We might need to change the key to that one, Gov.
What?
You're sounding dreadfully like Paul McCartney.
I mean, I can't hit the high notes anymore.
You cannot.
Oh, it's probably on account of my intense sobriety. That's what it is.
On account of your healthy lifestyle.
No, not my healthy lifestyle, but my and I couldn't have a healthier lifestyle than
Your
Paul.
pescatarian diet.
My pescatarian, right no wrongs, for all shall disappear into the open mouth of nothing. Actually, we could do that one requested by Stacey.
I think it'll be too loud if I sing it, but I'd
Really?
love it if you scooted your chair up closer to the camera because you've
Really?
moved it.
Have I?
Yeah.
Okay, I had to move, but sorry, we had to move things a lot because, we're just all over.
Oh yeah, closer in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Then they see me from closer
Show
up,
the
which isn't
groovers
very
your
nice.
beautiful mug.
No,
They're right
I
there.
mean, I'm
Hi,
really
groovers.
pink and disgusting at the moment. But that's the lights.
Oh,
I put a lot of stuff on myself, but it hasn't really worked. For Christmas, I'm gonna buy a lamp, and it'll be like being on stage, you know. Yeah. No. Okay. What have I got here? I've got that. Okay. It's for Gilda. Beast. There's 52 stations on the Northern Line. None of them is yours, one of them is mine. Most days finds her in a heat haze, looking through the sweet maze that she calls her mind. Ooh, and sorrow not in anger. Ooh, you forget the best. Ooh, you remember how she was looking and then there's a few good reasons why you're not with me. On a night like this, they're so hard to see. Baby, you left me in a whirlpool right out from a girls' school. What else could I see? Ooh, sorrow not in anger. Ooh, you forget the best. Ooh, you remember how she was looking then. Ooh, you forget the rest. One night she hit me in the car park, so I hit her in the car park. I just walked away. Most nights I wish I could forget her. I wish I never met her. I'm better off that way. Ooh. Sorrow, not in anger. Ooh. Remembering it all. Ooh. It's just the way I'm feeling. Like a mirror on a wall. Ooh. Like a mirror on a wall. Ooh. Like a mirror on a wall. Hey, Gildebeest, that was, not for the first time, 52 stations. Will there ever be any more or any fewer? Who knows, eh? I am going to play some... Oh, hang on, I've got another something coming in. Miss Emma Swift.
Yeah, we've got to thank these groovers
Oh,
for their contributions to the Fancy Feast Fund.
Oh, yeah. And
The camera angles are weird, the peoples are weird.
the peoples are
The
weird as
peoples
well.
are weird, you and me.
Oh,
Us
yeah.
peoples.
Oh, we're weird. Yeah, what are they
Yeah.
like? What are the groovers
The
like?
groovers are fabulous.
Oh, they're not weird yet.
Yeah.
No.
It's
With
the
nothing
full
we
moon.
can do about the camera angles, I'm afraid. What's happened is that it's one of those optical illusions, so that the fish tank behind us appears to be skew-if, but it's not.
It'd be so weird if we had a fish tank.
Well, don't we?
As if we're not both anxious enough. Can you imagine having fish with Ringo, Tubby and Daphne?
Oh, that kind of problem.
Yeah.
No, unless they were fish.
If we had a fish, what would you call it?
Jess.
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 That's a beautiful name
Jess.
for a fish.
I suppose Jessica, probably.
Well, you can
Oh,
thank
Jess.
Jess for
Oh,
her
Jess,
contribution
okay.
to the Fancy Feast Fund.
Oh, boy, okay, there you are.
And this week's, your contribution gets us a fantasy fish.
The fantasy fish, and you, Jess, are our fantasy fish.
A beautiful fish in
yeah,
an
beautiful
imaginary
in
bowl.
an imaginary bowl surrounded by Ringo, Tubbs and Daphne, and of course Rita the fox, who is acting the goat outside. And
Is
just,
it Rita or is it Hugh Grant?
I don't think Hugh Grant's in the garden. I
God,
think he would
that's
have
what I
gone
came
in.
to London for.
What, Hugh Grant?
Yeah.
And all you got was Rita the fox.
Yes, Hugh Grant was lurking in the yard.
Well, I hear he's moved to Nashville.
Maybe
so.
he took my phone. Wouldn't that be weird?
Hugh Grant stole my cell phone.
Yeah.
It sort of scans, doesn't it?
Anyhow,
we'd like
thank
to
you,
thank-
Groovers, for your contributions to the Fancy Feast Fund. We have Jess. So all of these Groovers now have a fish in our imaginary tank.
Oh, well, let's see. We've got
So we've got
there's
Jess, Sandy,
Lauren,
Yeah.
Thomas, Christine, Irene, Ray or Roy?
Ray,
And Leslie.
and Leslie.
Wow. Okay.
about
Well,
that?
each of you has basically sponsored an imaginary fish.
The Fancy Fish
Sponsor
Fund.
it, yeah. The Fancy Fish Fund. Thank you very much. We are.
We're so grateful.
Yeah. We are very grateful, and we're back to front. Oh, look. There was something you could have sung on. Boy. Oh well. Sorry, I'm not very professional tonight.
You don't
But who
say.
is? No. Well, who is? Not me. Someone requested that with you singing on it.
The
but
Feathery
I-
Serpent God. Yeah, I saw that one earlier. Okay, that's for Camille.
Okay. Well, should we try it and see what happens?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what you're thinking. What you're thinking can't be true. But I do know what you're feeling, what you're feeling isn't you. And I wonder what you're doing, what you're doing can't be wrong. But I do know it's my ruin, and my ruins must go on. Here in the palace of the feathery serpent god, I feel alright. Here in the palace of the feathery serpent god, the night's alive. Little Perry, he's normcore. He's normcore all the way. And should you ask him, hey Perry,
Oh yeah,
what's
Perry.
your name for?
What is your name for, Perry?
He would reply, it's so I
Never go astray.
Imagine if you put that on the record.
Here in the palace of the feathery serpent god, I feel alright.
It's not too late for the remix.
Here in the palace of the feathery serpent god, the night's alive. I feel alright. I feel alright. I feel alright.
Oh, do it low again. Sorry, okay, no problem to do it again. No one's stopping the
My
clock.
God.
I feel alright. Emma, night's alight.
Oh gosh.
You're going to sing it with me?
I was going
Sorry.
to.
Oh, okay. We're going to do this end again. Sorry.
God, sorry folks, we're really not in sync tonight.
No, we're not even in the sink. About to be
No.
washed up.
I mean,
No.
we're still in the same room.
Well, that can be fixed. Where are we?
Here in the palace of the feathery serpent god, I feel alright. Here in the palace of the feathery serpent god, the night's alive.
So I'm going to go low on this one. Is that okay?
I feel alright. I feel alright. I feel alright. The night's alight.
Okay, so one of those worked for you. The other two too loud. Or was I just out of tune?
You just will. It's a discussion for another time. It was close enough for folk, and that's what counts.
Yeah, I suppose we're doing folk, aren't we? This is folk music.
And sometimes when you do an inferior version of a song, it's great because it just means when you do a really good one later.
Well, there's been no shortage of those tonight. I'm going to do a couple more requests here.
All right.
Yeah, this was requested by Julie Mills. Here we go. Well, a million stars is what you are, or it feels like that to me. Or a million sprats in conical hats that are oozing in the sea. The deep sea fish has one big wish and it shows up on its plate. That the girl he chews knows how to ooze, and she can remember what she ate when she's been grooving on a inner plane. Grooving back again. Grooving on a inner plane. Grooving back again. Well, the summer of love, it came from above and it was all lit up from below. People arrived too late, they said, where did we be? They said you just had to go. You had to go somewhere no one could get to. Everyone said they were covered inside themselves, interior with some black fur. But I said, I don't know why I'm all alone. I've always been a rolling stone. Plane, grooving back again. Grooving on an inner plane. Grooving back again. Oh well, Plato, Pluto, Monroe, Garbo, all between the sheets. They make their deals and drive their wheels down sugar-coated streets. America hums and America bums and the sperm bank overflows. And anything else you can get for yourself, you can put it up your nose. Oh, I don't know what you're going through. I hope I'm going through it too. Grooving on Julie, see you in February in Portland. Looks like they're going to put another night in somewhere. I think the Doug Fur's all but sold out. We'll find out pretty soon anyway. And I'm going to end this with a request for Anne. It's the Ghost Ship. Here we go. As much of it as I can cram into 3.5 minutes. Here we go. Thanks for tuning in tonight, folks. Sorry for the various mysterious problems. We don't really know what's up, but there seems to be a spatio-temporal curve. It's a full moon, which is affecting, as you can see, the molecular structure of this room. Oh, I think actually it brought out some good stuff in Perry, but the rest of us are a little bit to one side. See how many beats I can drop in this song. The Ghost Ship haunts the sea. She'll come back and marry me. The rust is where her heart should be tonight. Her face is where her fingers were tonight. A glassy checkered engine room, the speechless silence of the tomb. The manuscripts inside the womb unfurl. The girl, translucent eyes, the jellyfish that palpitates upon a dish.
wonder where my love has been tonight. The ghost ship changes tack, stands become, the sails go slack. The cabin boy lies on his back and sighs. The mayonnaise is oozing down his thighs. The bubbles rising from the deep, where dead men sing themselves to sleep. From oak and coral they do seep to say, okay. You read my future like a chart, see through my skin into my heart, that flutters in my ribcage like a bird. And the ghost ship sails on into someone's life. The air from bottles forms into the skeletons of all the crew. In white they dance against the blue and wail. Their curling bodies flail around to sail. The figurehead before the mast stares back into the golden past. Across the wrinkled sea so vast, she mourns forlorn. She flutters round me like a moth that beats against mosquito cloth and tries to eat her way into my dreams. And sinking in the water's green tonight, I wonder where my love has been tonight. The melons on the riverbank are bulging through decaying planks. Their beauty is so warm and dank and light. The captain wears a headless grin tonight, and silhouetted on the blue, the cook, the mate, the bosun too, they know not why or what they do at all. They just fall like masonry in the abyss. It opens every time we kiss. I hear their laughter echo round the bay. And the ghost ship sails on into someone's life.
I'm rockering out. Good night, darlings. Now's your time to file gently out of the building. We'll see you in some shape or form next week. Night night. See you next week.